The students of Melt University hearing from Rennie Curran today, the CEO of Game Changer Coaching. He talked to the students about what it takes to be a leader, both on the football field and in life.
And the piano, the drums in church, and viola, believe it or not, by the time I got in middle school and high school. And then the next thing she tried was to get me in the Boys and Girls Club. So that was a big part of my life and my early foundation. And then last thing was once we moved to Gwinnett County, which was about 20 minutes away from downtown, 25. That's when I started playing organized football, and I had an amazing Little League coach. He was from Alamo, Georgia, which is like way down south, one street like town. And I mean, this guy turkey hunting, tobacco always in his mouth, if you can imagine, and the biggest Georgia fan there is. And so he took me to my first University of Georgia game at 10 years old, and that's where my dream first started. You know, I walked in that stadium and I saw guys like David Green, David Pollock, like a lot of guys from my hometown of Snellville. I went to Brookville High School, and they went to a lot of my rival high schools, but that was the first time I got exposed to like that culture and just the whole entire, like, I call it religion of Georgia football. And I know for most of y'all who have been to any type of SEC game, you know the atmosphere, you know the feeling, like walking inside the stadium, and so that was my dream.
Rennie, first of all, thanks so much for coming and talking to the students here at Melt University.
Definitely.
What are some of the things you hope they take away from your presentation today?
Yeah, one of the biggest things that I hope that they take away from this in terms of like how to build their network and how to move forward in a way that creates opportunities for the future is definitely positioning themselves as a person of value. You know, so not just looking at what can you get from me, and I know this time of their life can be a selfish time, like they're trying to establish their career, they're trying to get going, but the more that they can think about how they can serve others, how they can pour into somebody else, how they can create an opportunity just by being genuine and just by being a connector, personal value, like that will, you know, establish them, you know, with a great foundation to start the rest of their lives. And so thinking about ways that even a guy like Vince, you know, who has all the connections in the world, being mindful of, hey, how can we help you, Vince? How can we solve a problem that you might have? And I feel like that will take them from here to here in terms of that priority list and the things that they'll be able to do in their career and the opportunities they'll be able to get. So, yeah.
Yeah, he really stressed how important it was to prove that we can bring value to an organization or anyone else when we go to network with them or apply for a job. He kind of had an interesting perspective on this being an athlete. Since we're obviously here for a sports marketing internship, we all have some experience with sports, or we're at least familiar with it, the bare minimum. So him kind of teaching us these core principles that you need to have going into the professional world through from an athlete's perspective through that lens kind of made it more relatable in a way, but at the same time it made it more engaging for us because that's something that we're all passionate about, and that's why we're here.
It was awesome having Mr. Curran come and speak to us at Melt U today. I took away a lot of key points, especially how to focus on your transferable skills. So realize what you can do in many industries and always to plant seeds. So as you network and as your professional career develops and grows, always plant good relationships with other people and maintain them, because you never know throughout the years or throughout the industries where they could come back and help you out in the future.